Right, Scorpio. Here's your general reading for 10th to 16th July with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. I've already done a reading for July in itself, so, the first sort of 9 days are covered by that. Okay, Bruno, be calm, please. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energy, your immediate future. We're going to clarify, and then we're going to end up with a message from the universe for you. Okay, so 3 cards came out there for the recent past, and they're all in reverse: the World, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. So this is a bit of a sweet and sour vibe that's going on over here. Okay, I feel that for some of you, Scorpio, you were holding on there in the past. No, my love. 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 So, for some of you, you may have been holding on there in the recent past. Really holding on. Not letting go when it's time to let go. A cycle has come to an end there. And for some of you, it's almost like you don't want to accept it. Or didn't want to accept it. We're going to see going into your current space, but oh, you want to go to sleep, my love? It's very late. It's very late. For some of you, you didn't want to accept that it was over. And it's almost like you may have sort of like, when I take a look at these 2 cards together, it's like embracing, saying, you know what? I think I want to give this another chance. I think it's going to work this time around. And maybe even fooling yourself that that's the case, This is about embracing sort of like your inner power of who you are, but it's not really who you are. That's what I get. And I'm sorry to say this, Scorpio, but I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, with 7 of Pentacles in reverse as well, it's not really like a new start. It's almost like fooling yourself into it being a new start. Now, it's like something is meant to be over here, but it's being held on to. And when we do that, we can't really move forward in life. We can fool ourselves into believing that we're moving forward, but even when we fool ourselves, we don't really fool ourselves, Let's look at and don't get too concerned. We're going to clarify and see what's going on there. That's the wonderful thing about tarot. It gives you guidance, It says this is where you are, this is how you got here, this is how you get yourself out of this sticky situation. Look at your current space. 4 of Pentacles. For some of you, it was money problems. 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Some of you may be very focused on the materialistic needs of the world and might be neglecting your spiritual side, your spiritual needs. Because yes, I can see here there's a sense of stability coming in with money, security maybe in jobs. But the question is, at what cost? Because for some of you, I see this. At what cost are you? And I really don't want to be ugly to say this, but this is what's coming up, so I'm just going to share it with you. At what cost, at what rate are you selling your soul? Because I can see you going for gold here, I can see you going for money, I can see you going for stability, but I can also see that it's almost like isolating you in a way, closing you off to the solutions. I feel that for some of you, you may have a dream, beautiful vision that you can do, that you can follow, that you can be, but it's almost like you're contributing towards someone else's dream. And whilst you understand it's time for you to do your own thing, it's time for you to sail your own ship, but I feel that some of you are not. And as an entrepreneur myself, I understand the parts, the aspects of security and thinking about money and, what if it doesn't work? But also as an entrepreneur, I can tell you that if you really start to take your own dreams seriously and see them as a job and see them as something that can succeed. When somebody has a company, they don't just give up on that company. Whether there's employees, whether it's just them. So I would imagine myself having employees, which I don't. And I'm responsible for them. And you don't want to see your dreams as a side hustle, because when you see it as a side hustle, that's exactly what it stays, a hustle. And a hustle, we have to be very careful with our words, because a hustle, by definition, it's one of those situations where somebody wants something, they've got a need, they've got a lack, which comes from fear, and they're willing to go about a solution where somebody might be disadvantaged. That's sort of like hustle's about. I'm going to steal it from them because I can afford it. I'm going to make the calls from their line because this is nothing to them. That sort of thing. Don't hustle with your dreams. You've only got so much time on this planet, and then, then your ship sails. Let's look at your future energy. It's like you're getting it though. Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Emperor is about embracing your power, Aries energy. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries, or maybe you've got strong Aries placements. But it's about the checkmate type of vibes. I see you becoming a lot more, almost like spiritually rising going forward. Like really, I see you going forward and really almost like being open and like investigating and, into your own highest good, which is really good. And here's the good news. I see things working out for you. Money, the family life, the dreams, the beautiful flow, what was always meant for you, what we're always destined for. And I see you making that new start. So maybe before, that new start would have been a little bit cutthroat. I get that. And I see that as you are growing, you are really getting it. So for those of you that are at the moment, Scorpio, feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm just so stuck. I see you really getting the lessons. I see you shifting the mindset. And if you want to work on something at the moment, you can maybe work at the mindset. Success mindset, loving the self, appreciating the self, caring for the self, putting the self first. Self number one. Not your spouse, not your parent, not your child. You must be number one in your own life. Okay? Gotta be number one. Because the universe mimics and reflects what we put out. So you gotta be number one in your own life. Okay? Let's see that recent past, beautiful Scorpio. Those cards in reverse, the World, the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So there's the Eight of Swords. Interesting stuff. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Love is coming to save you. Love is coming through for you. Or may have already started to come through for you. Remember, as I said, you may have made a connection there with someone and may not even have been fully aware of it just yet. But this is a space, my beautiful Scorpios, where you might feel like, but I this or but I that. Focusing a lot on your shortcomings. You might want to pay attention to who's maybe giving you a lot of compliments and saying nice things about you. They might have real feelings for you. They might really be warming towards the idea of being with you, even though you may feel that, for whatever reason, that you're not matching up to their level. That might not be the way that they see it. Okay? They might very actively pursue you if you just let them. Let's look at this current space. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. So you got the King of Pentacles, you got the Judgment, and you got the Seven of Wands. I'm going to be honest with you, Scorpio, and I'm going to tell you why I'm saying what I'm saying. Some of you are really overreacting a bit because 99.9%, all the nines in the world percent of the things that you are fearing are not going to come true. You're in a very winning space here, especially with money. There is a space of, I do feel something that might be blocking your flow a little bit, Scorpio, is knowing who and what it is that you need to let go of, even the patterns within yourself, the energy within yourself, knowing what it is that you need to let go of, but not necessarily letting go. Okay? um, there's a space here of holding on, trying to find, isn't there maybe, like a yellow brick road? Isn't there some way that that we can make this work? I don't feel that it does, because that leads to this, or the other way around, rather, 7 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. This leads to this. When we understand that it's time to move on, but we don't go on, everything begins to feel empty and pointless, meaningless, even though it should be meaningful. Like it should. So that something's off maybe. Let's look at this energy going forward. The Queen of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Emperor, because it's like there's a very sudden positive turnaround that's taking place for you. The Magician, the 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. There's travel here for you. Fulfilling your heart's desires. Doing things that you haven't been able to do before. Unlocking your power. Really unlocking your beautiful power. And the one thing though, Scorpio, is that, you've got such a beautiful, kind heart, and you just want to help everybody. But something to realize is that you are not the savior of the world. And sometimes by trying so hard to help others, we sort of feed a pattern that is not that positive. And I know that sounds very hard to say, but for some of you, you really need to get that. Okay? It's not up to you to save anyone. Let's see what the universe has got for you, beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. And if that reading resonates with you, place your dominant hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and claim it for yourself. Really appreciate you liking the video, giving it a good old thumbs up. For those of you that are subscribed, thank you very much. For those of you who are not, I hope that you will consider subscribing. I'm going to take this one card, whatever it is. Oh, message from the universe. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands. Ready to make that connection. They like you, you like them. So you can let go of your fear. You like them, they like you, you like each other. It's beautiful. Powerful. Power couple vibes. Like that very much. So that's what I got for you, beautiful Scorpio. I hope that helps. If any of you are maybe open to more detailed guidance, universal guidance, you can book a personal reading. There's a link down below in the description that sort of like explains to you how to do it. There's a link for my free or step-by-step series. There's a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link for my free oracle card reading course. And also, if you're open to how regression hypnosis or past life regression can enhance your life, then you can sort of read up about it. There's a link that you can click on everything as well. All right. For now, thank you for your time, your energy, your love, and your light, beautiful Cancers. Oh, Scorpios. Beautiful Scorpios. Sorry. I'll see you next time. Bye.